Yeah, so got the target set up at 60 metres to have a look where these rifles are hidden, and of course it's decided to rain. But good for the paddocks. Not so good for sighting in rifles, but just thought I'd give you a look at some of the gear I use while we're sitting there doing nothing. None of this is flash gear, I'll give you the tip, but it works for me. Got the old Aldi action camera. It's the one I wear on my head. Does the job. Was bugger all. $70 I think it was at Aldi back in the day. Seems to work pretty well. The Olight. This is the Array 2. This is a great head torch. It's got the beam, it's got the spotlight, it's got the red mode. Hand motion changes the settings, the strength or the weakness of the light. It's a great torch. I've never run this thing flat, and I've been lost a couple of times out at night, and had to find my way back. This thing's just done me in really good stead. It's a great thing. Another thing, rangefinder. This is old. This is an Aldi one. It's a Maginon. I've had this for about 7 years. I've run this up against mates' ones that they've got, and this thing's within a metre at about 600 yards. $150. If they come up at Aldi, do yourself a favour and go and buy one. They for $150 you won't go wrong. I usually use it when I'm using the bow, but I use it when I'm setting up targets at distance to sight in as well. So yeah, big fan of the Aldi. The Infiray FL35R. This is the finder. It's got the rangefinder on it as well. It's not the FH, it's the FL. I made do with an Infiray IC2W. I think it was 192 pixels or something it was. For about 3 years it used to pick up blobs in paddocks, and I'd go out walking and find out what it was. And it's a 384 by 288 sensor, this one. I find it's really, really good. It's excellent. You can use the rangefinder if you want to. Generally I'm out there spotting the piggies with this, and then I get set up when I get into a good distance. But yeah, it's been a great tool. I haven't had it that long. One of the batteries shit itself, and I sent it back to Hunt the Night, and they just sent me a replacement one straight away. They're great, them fellas. So Infiray FL35R rangefinder. Big fan of Infiray. I've got a couple of thermal scopes. I've got the TD50L, the night vision scope as well, so very easy to use. I've got the Howe there, the 6.5 Swede. I'm going to give her a run today if this rain stops and I can find. I've got a couple of loads that I want to try out on paper. I've got the copper expanding projectiles. I want to see where they print. I think they're meant to be a bit of a copy of the Barnes, but if they're anything like the Barnes, and they're about, no, not a third of the price, but if they're anything like the Barnes, they'll do me, because when I use Barnes in this thing, you can just about take a deer end on end. So anyway, we'll give her a run later on. Yeah, this is those 140 grain ECX copper monolithic bullets I was talking about. I'm trying in the Swede, possibly trying to copy the Barnes. As I said, the Barnes are a real blender in the Swede when you get it right. These are 140 grain. Very keen to try these out and see how they perform on the piggies. So I'll let you know. Yeah, so just before we move, tonight we're running the Tikka T3 heavy barrel 243. We've got the Infiray TL25 SE sitting on top of that. I did some test shots earlier today, and it was shooting off. It was right about, left about 2 inches and high at 60 yards. So Something's happened there, but anyway, she's back on now, so hopefully we'll be right as to the male. I'm getting bitten by these ants. I've got to move.